Welcome to the Deliverance Network, and thanks again for joining us as we journey through Advent in preparation for Christmas. And of course, a very holy time of year, a time for us to be more mindful of the birth of Christ, and of course to strive for holiness ourselves. Perhaps avail yourself of the sacrament of reconciliation in preparation for Christmas this year if you have not recently. And I just wanted to share some resources with you as we journey through Advent that might be helpful to help you center in on a state of recollection and really appreciating the birth of Christ and what God has done for us in salvation of our souls by bringing Christ into the world. And of course, Jesus is God for us. He is the visible image of the invisible God, our Lord Jesus. And so as we journey through Advent and we're maybe looking for different prayers, different practices, doing a little bit of research, perhaps delving into our Catholic faith a little more deeply and appreciation for it this Advent, I just wanted to share a couple of resources. And there's a really nice website that you can look up. It's called My Catholic Life, if you haven't heard of it already. And it's www.mycatholic.live or life. And actually, My Catholic Life. And so if you Google that, there's free resources there that you can download and use, lots of prayers. And there's one very interesting book that's there. You could probably find it on Amazon. And it's Advent and Christmas Reflections, Catholic Daily Reflection Series by John Paul Thomas. And it's a beautiful book with Mary and Jesus on the cover. And I know we're already into Advent, but with Amazon particularly, you can usually order, receive it next day. So it might be something that you want to consider to help prepare yourself for Christmas coming up. And another thing that they have on the website, beautiful resources for the different weeks of Advent. And so as we're preparing for that third week of Advent, you can go onto this website, click the link that says third week of Advent, and there are a lot of different prayers and reflections that you can read to help center yourself in your faith and prepare for that solemnity of Christmas. And so I just wanted to bring that to you as we're journeying further into Advent, coming very close to Christmas now, trying to work on our holiness and especially trying to not fear. As the world grows darker around us, we're seeing a lot of fear again, resurgence, of course, with COVID and different variants. But we are a people that are called to not fear. And in fact, we are a people who are called to trust in God and to trust that He has a plan for us. And even if that plan sometimes can include difficult circumstances. And so I just wanted to close with one short reflection that is from a website I follow. This one, I've mentioned it before. Again, it's not one that I can say has the formal approval of the Catholic Church. So for your discernment, we are to test and hold prophecy, retain what is good. So we're not to despise it, but we are to explore. And at the website holylove.org, there are messages that are being released daily, lately, for the past year, maybe more, from purportedly God the Father. And the message I wanted to share today is from December the 9th, 2021. And this is an organization that's in the U.S., not far across the border, if I believe. So you can look that up. And this message says, the visionary, Maureen, I believe her last name is Kyle Sweeney, she sees a great flame that she has come to know as the heart of God the Father. And he says, "Children, in any given moment, I am always with you. I advise you through your guardian angel. I protect you through this same angel, and nothing takes place around you or in you that I am unaware of. Fear is not a part of my call to you. Clothe yourselves in my divine will, just as the Holy Mother did her whole life. Then you will be filled with peace." And of course, we just celebrated the solemnity of the Immaculate Conception this week, December the 8th. And we are called to grow closer to our Mother as well, and she will definitely help us to aid to not fear. So may God bless you this third Sunday and journey through Advent. And I hope you have a blessed, blessed time of preparation for Christmas.